Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's read by Master Roshi.
It's read by Elizabeth Olsen.
No, let's do that. It's read by Master Roshi.
Okay.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who just lived north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas. The whole Christmas season. Please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. Papa. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. But I think the most likely reasonable, the vein that his heart was too sized, too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the hose, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown. And a warm lighted window below in their town. And Whoville Reese was busy now, hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, expect the heat gear. And then he growled with his big finger, never-de-dum. I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. But tomorrow I know all those Who girls and boys, if we wake right as early, they rushed for the toys, and then the noise. There's one thing I hate, it's all the noise. That's my favorite part of the video. They're feasting a feast. They'll feast on whole pudding and roast beast. Roast beast is a feast like a standing waist. They'll feast. And they're feasting a feast. The feast on who banana, who roast beast. Roast beast is a feast like it. Stand to the least. And then those who's after those was they'll sing. And those who will start singing. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. I'll make it quick. City goes back to the top. This coat in his hat, I look just like Thick Nick. Then all I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scared, there was enough to be found. And that stuffed the old Grinch. The Grinch shook his head. And I can't find a reindeer. I'll make one instead. Oh, Max. Stay up! So he called his dog next. Then he took Humpback Fred and he tied him a corn on the top of his head. He loaded some bags and some low empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up all necks. And the sleigh started down for the holes where the who's weigh a snooze and their cow. All the windows were dark. Snow filled the air. All the who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house of the square, and he went down a chimney, a rabbit-sized pinch. The Santa could do it, so could the Grinch. When he slimmed down the chimney, he stuck his head out of the fireplace room where the little who's stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, the old Grinchy claws, are the first thing to go. He took every present, popcorns and bicycles, wilsacks, drum, checkerboards, bicycles, popcorn and plums. Then he stuffed him in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one out the chimney. And then he slunk to the icebox. He took the who's feast. He took the whole pudding. He took the roast beast. He cleaned out the iceboxes quick as a flash. Why, that old Grinch even took the last can of Who hash. Can I bring this to school one day?
Sure.
Okay. I can read everyone it. Then he stuffed all the food out the chimney with glee. Now, grinned the Grinch, I will stuff up the tree. And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shout, and he heard a small snow like a school of valve. He turned around fast and he saw a small who, little Cindy Lou Who was no more than 2. She got out of bed for a cup of cold water. Why, my sweet little tot of the big Santa Claus light, there's a light on the street, a old light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. And then I'll fix it up there. Then I'll bring it back here. Then he fooled the child, and then he patted her head, and he got her a drink, and he sent her to bed. Nighty night, sucker. And the last thing he took was the log for the fire, and he went up the chimney and stuffed the old liar. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. He took every present, popcorns and bicycles, roller skates, drum. Pooh-pooh to the who's. He was eventually humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're waking up now, and I know what they'll do. Their mouth will hang open for a minute or two, and the who's will all cry boo-hoo. That's a noise that I simply must. here. So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And you did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. He stared at it, and the Grinch popped his eyes. He shook his soul with a shocking surprise. He stared down at Hoover. The Grinch popped his eyes, and he shook with his soul with a shocking surprise. Every who down the Hoover, the star and the small were singing. He rode into Hoover. He brought back their toys. He brought back their toys, little girls and boys. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast. The end.
Yeah.